Hello there. Welcome once again to Living on Purpose. My name is Fola Daniel Adelisi, and today I want to talk to you about having a fixed mindset. What is a fixed mindset? It may sound like tautology to some people if you understand the meaning of mindset and fixed. Again, I'd like to quickly say that mindset is simply to have your mind set in something. For example, when you pour concrete into a cast, maybe a plastic mold or a wooden frame, and you pour concrete into that frame, the concrete takes the shape of that frame over time, and it becomes impossible to change the shape of that concrete. When it becomes impossible to change the shape of the concrete because of the frame that you poured it into, then you can say it has already set. So it is then funny that when we talk about a mind being set, some people still have a fixed mindset. So what is a fixed mindset? It is simply to have fixed ideologies, fixed ideas, fixed concepts, fixed perceptions about certain things or issues in life. Is it a good thing to have a fixed mindset? Sometimes it is not a good thing to have a fixed mindset. In fact, I dare say that in many cases, it is not right to have a fixed mindset. What you know today can change tomorrow. And most times we fix our mindsets on the basis of the things that we know today. You need to keep a flexible mindset instead of a fixed mindset, because when you see new knowledge, then you need to change your mindset. There are those who refuse to change their mindset even when they see new knowledge. Now, those are the people we say have a fixed mindset. What's the problem with a fixed mindset? A fixed mindset is a mind that keeps doing something the way it has always wanted to do it. A fixed mindset will do something the way it knows how to do it. No matter what you say, no matter what your arguments are, no matter the evidence that you present, the person will still want to do something exactly the way they have always wanted to do it. Now, that's somebody with a fixed mindset. A fixed mindset will lead to failure. A fixed mindset will lead to destruction. A fixed mindset will make you lose opportunities. A fixed mindset would make people begin to isolate you. A fixed mindset will make it difficult for people to relate with you. If there's somebody who wants to help you and they realize that you have a fixed mindset, it will become increasingly difficult for them to help you. So you cannot operate with a fixed mindset. Having said that, it's important to also admit that in some cases, a fixed mindset might be good, but it is very rare. Take, for example, if you have a mindset that says, if you throw me anywhere, I can make it, and you walk with that mindset, it could be a fixed mindset, and having that kind of mindset can make you become a better person regardless of the circumstances that you're facing in life. But many times when we say people have a fixed mindset, it is usually not a good thing. It is usually on the negative side. So do not have a fixed mindset, because things are constantly changing. Look at how we're experiencing innovation in technology today. Look at what artificial intelligence is doing for us today and how fast it's developing or being improved upon. If you had a fixed mindset about things some 5 years ago, just 5 years ago, today everything you knew 5 years ago has already changed, or there are more than 1,000,001 ways to do better what you used to do 5 years ago. So imagine what's going to happen to you if you have a fixed mindset about how to do things. When you go into corporate organizations, those who have a fixed mindset always become the bottleneck for creative people. Those who have a fixed mindset will always create a bureaucracy, because they know that this is how they were taught to do something, and because that's how they were taught to do that thing, that's how they want to continue to do it for the rest of their lives. It doesn't matter what changes, it doesn't matter what the environment is saying, they want to do it in the exact way they were taught. When you meet customer service representatives who have a fixed mindset, they don't use their initiatives. If they were taught to do something in a certain way, they would not realize the fact that there are peculiar situations. You may not have been told. You're only expected to use your initiative. But when the customer keeps complaining, they keep focusing on what they were taught and not the peculiar situation of the customer. Sometimes, even as a business owner, if you have a fixed mindset, having a fixed mindset will not allow you to focus on solving the problem of the customer. It will make you focus on what you were taught or what you know about business, and you've forgotten the fact that there are peculiar situations that would require to bend what you know or add this situation to what you already know. So you've seen that from my examples. A fixed mindset mostly allows you to focus on one part. It doesn't allow you to broaden your horizon. It doesn't allow you to look at new opportunities. You are not able to explore what is possible. You are only exploring what has already been discovered. So when you have a fixed mindset, it's most likely going to work against you. You are not receptive to new ideas. You are also not receptive to the opinions of other people. You want to go in one direction. You want to follow what you know. You always want to work with what has already worked for you. If you only work with what has already worked, when are you going to discover what is going to work in the future? You can't do that with a fixed mindset. So I implore you today not to have a fixed mindset. Thank you for listening. Please head on now to www.youtube.com/Fola Daniel Speaks.